Hey Scorpio, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, March 26th to Sunday, April 1st, 2018. And before I get started, just wanted to let you all know I will be doing an April webinar this Thursday, March 29th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, where I am going to talk about what's going on in April, what it all means, and what some of the major transits are all about, which to me include Saturn and Pluto going retrograde this month, Chiron moving into Aries, a new sign, which it doesn't do too often, and Venus, of course, coming home to Taurus. So that's what we're going to talk about. I think this month is a transition month from a time of crazy change, upheaval, things going on in our life that are old issues, okay, and stepping into a new chapter, doing things in a way that are much more stable and secure, and feeling more lighthearted about what's going on. And I think this month is where we make the switch from one life to another, but it's just going to take lots of effort, lots of discipline, and lots of diligence in order to get there. And if that's something that you're interested in learning more about and how to handle this and how to make the transition, then please sign up down below at the link in my description box, and hopefully I'll see you there. All right. So that's what's going on, Scorpio. Now for you, for your horoscope for this week, we've got the sun hanging out in Aries, which is in your 6th house of your job and of your daily routines. So I think that's what's on your mind this week. What do you do on the day-to-day? What does your daily schedule, routine look like? Your job, how can you work with your job? And also with the 6th house, health. Thinking a lot about just what's going on with your body and your health in some way and how you can work with that, okay? We do have on Monday the sun in your 6th making a square over to Mars, which is in your 3rd house of talk and communication. So I think there's a lot of communicating going on here about your job, about what you do on the day-to-day, and also about your health. Just thinking, how can I do my job better? How can I work with my health better? Or maybe trying to communicate with other people. How can I communicate about my job, about my health, about my daily routines in a way that works? And how can I work with other people, my community as well, to do these things that I need to feel better on the day-to-day or to feel healthier, that I think you're trying to work out, okay? So that's what's going on Monday. As you're trying to figure that stuff out and bring those two parts of your life together, communicating about your daily routines, there could be some unexpected things that do come in on Wednesday with Uranus in a conjunction with Venus in your 6th house. Okay, so as you're trying to communicate about what's going on with your job or your health, there could be some unexpected thing in regards to money or relationships that does come in on Wednesday. Because this is Uranus, and Venus does not like being close to Uranus, and because Venus is also in Aries, a sign it doesn't like to be in, this thing that does come up could be a little bit jarring in some way. Maybe you needing to spend money or something in regards to money at your job, or some kind of thing that comes up with a relationship, someone that you work with regularly, that could come in, okay? Could be a little bit upsetting, but it could also bring great insights and clarity too coming in. So I just wanted to let you know that that will be a thing that could come up on Wednesday. All right. After that happens on Thursday and Friday, the sun then moves further through Aries and makes a square over here to Saturn, also in your 3rd house of communication. So I think what's happening here is that you're trying to figure out most of this week, or maybe you're just doing lots of communicating about your job, about your health, about what you do on the day-to-day. Then on Wednesday, something unexpected comes up in a relationship or with money in regards to your job. Could also be something that comes up in the course of a conversation that happens that could be a little bit unsettling. And then I see you on Thursday and Friday with the square to Saturn, really having to make some decisions based on something that has come up, or really having to commit to how you are going to communicate with people about some things that are going on. Really having to commit to a way of thinking about yourself, about your life, about your daily routines, and about your health, now that something that you didn't plan on maybe has come up, giving you a different perspective on something going on. All right, so that's what I see coming in on Thursday and Friday. With this being a square and with this being Saturn, you could feel a little bit restricted in how you communicate about your life, about your health, how you think. Maybe there's problems thinking about your life in the right way, some mental blocks coming in, but really needing to put the time and the effort to bringing everything together, to being more open about what's going on with your health and your day-to-day, and not letting any negative self-talk get you down, okay, going on. So I think that's what's coming in on Thursday and Friday. I think if you can do that and figure out how to think in the right ways about your job, about your health, about your daily routines, and to communicate it better, I think there is some good things that can come from it. And that's going to be right here where the North Node is, in your 10th house of your career, your reputation, your life direction, and your social standing, with Mercury in your 6th making a trine over to the North Node in your 10th. So as you are thinking about your health and your daily routines more and trying to figure some of that stuff out in some way, maybe making some hard decisions about that, I think there is a chance that you can start to see maybe how you can do things with your job and your daily routines and with your health to feel better, to put them in a better spot, put your life in a better spot, increase your reputation in some way. So even if there are some hard decisions that maybe you need to make, or some hard conversations that come in about your health and about your daily routines midway during the week and about your job, I think in the end it is going to help you figure out what it is that you need to do here to start to put your life in a better spot, move your life in the direction that you want, increase your social standing, and move forward. And I think we're just trying to figure out what we need to do and in what way in order to really step into a life that is going to be good for you, feeling healthier, feeling more organized in some way. All right. That's what I see for you. After all that happens on Saturday, we've got the full moon then coming in Libra in your 12th house of your insides and your spirituality, maybe ending some kind of internal state, the way that you see and experience your life internally, so that you can now start to focus more on matters going outside of you in some way. And with all of these planets here in your 6th house, I think you're already thinking about your job, you're already thinking about your health, you're already thinking about your daily routines. But I think the full moon on Saturday in your 12th is really helping you to change your perspective emotionally, spiritually, internally, so that you can meet the demands of the day in a much better way, so that you can work with your daily routines, work with your health in order to feel better. And I think now you're just trying to get your insides in order and so that you can start to feel more comfortable with what's going on and devote yourself more to what life is requiring from you in a very practical, physical, external kind of way. All right, so that's what I see going on there. Then after that, on Sunday into next week, we've got the Sun in a conjunction with Mercury in your 6th house and Mars in a conjunction with Saturn in your 3rd house. And I think what that's bringing at the end of the week, after some unexpected things have come up in regards to your job and your daily routines, after you've had to make maybe some hard decisions about your health, about what you do on the day-to-day or something along those lines, I think what goes on at the end of the week is you get a chance with the Sun in conjunct in Mercury to start to understand better what's been going on with you, with your job, with your daily routines, to start to integrate all of these changes that have been coming to you, all of these unexpected things into your life, so that hopefully you can feel much better with them. So I think that's what starts to come in, and so that you can understand more what's been going on with you lately. The Mars-Saturn thing in your 3rd, also helping you to communicate more with people if it was difficult during the beginning of the week, to adjust your thoughts so that they can help you in the right way, I think, and just to start to make more progress with your community and with the people around you to do some things that it is that you need to do on the day-to-day, okay? And I think that's what's going on this week. You're trying to figure out, right, how you can communicate about your job, about your health in the right ways. I think there could be some unexpected things that happen. Here are some decisions that need to be made that may be a little bit difficult, but I think by the end of the week, you get a chance to really take a step back, to process it all, to figure out what's going on, and to move forward from there with everything that's come up earlier. All right, so that's what I see going on for you this week, Scorpio. Now, for your card. What we've got is the Queen of Swords reverse. This is interesting with all this stuff going on in your 3rd house. The Queen of Swords can definitely indicate difficulties communicating in some way, hard communications, conversations, hard news in some way, or maybe you not being super sensitive to your own needs, to the needs of others. The Queen of Swords, when she's reversed, is harsh. She's been through bad experiences, and so what? Bad things happen. You've had something bad happen to you. Okay, everyone has something bad happen. You know, that's kind of the Queen of Swords reversed. And I think this is saying, okay, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on other people. Yes, everyone has bad things happen, all right? But that doesn't mean that things are always going to be bad. That doesn't mean you have to be jaded because bad things happen. What it means instead is that you have experience, you have wisdom that other people don't have from things that have gone on, and because you have these maybe experiences that haven't been the way that you want them to be, or maybe because of these hard conversations that come up this week, you now have more wisdom and more understanding of what it is you need to do next. And I think that's what this Queen of Swords is saying. If anything bad has happened to you in the past or comes up this week, don't be jaded. Use it instead to inform your decisions, to make better decisions, okay, and to move forward with more wisdom and understanding than you have previously. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.